And the simulator you've got back there, that's so cool that you can just sit there and practice.
Yeah. So
Can you
here,
like load up different, you can load up different racetracks? So
so
like
yes.
when you're like in August, you're coming to Portland, which I'm so
Uh-huh.
excited to see you and bring the whole team. I can't even tell you what a hero I am when I took my team to Portland International Raceway and we got we got our seats and we were just like, yay. And all my staff was just very happy and they're super excited about this year as well because they get to bring a friend. So anyway, so you can like load up the PIR in there and just
Oh yeah.
practice on that track.
Yeah. So the thing about racing is as you know, Mary, but people watching home might not know. It's not like any other sport. It's not like basketball where you can go to your local rec center and pay $30 a month and have a basketball court in your backyard.
Right.
To go turn one lap on a racetrack in virtually any vehicle, you're looking at minimum hundreds, if not definitely thousands of dollars
Wow.
just to do one lap, because you have towing costs, you've got your entry fees, which usually on a test day, the tracks have to hire insurance and they have to have, fire safety on there. So the entry fees are not cheap. And then you've got all of your consumables. So you have fuel, you've got tires, you're going to blow through brake pads. And so even just turning laps for practice is tremendously expensive. And in my life doesn't even exist. It's not something that we can even afford to do. And so the best bet that you've got, if you're not one of those drivers that can go to the track every Tuesday, is your simulator and maximizing how realistic the simulator is so that you can sync all of your motions, your shift and your hand position on the steering wheel and your brake application and how you use the pedals. You want to be able to apply all of the things that you spend every hour in the simulator in your real car. And so we dial in, like my brake pedal has about, just by feel, it's got about the same amount of travel as the race car that I drive in real life. The same thing with the pressure. It takes, like at Portland, when you're coming into turn one at 165 miles an hour, we are braking with about 200 to 300 pounds of force with your left leg, with your left foot. And so I've got my brake in my sim programmed to the same amount of pressure. So when I get on the brake pedal, it moves exactly the same as the real brake. And that way you can start training the muscle memory so that when you go to the racetrack, we only get, between 25 and 45 minutes of practice. So that's at Portland, it's a minute and 20-second lap. So that's maybe at the most 15 to 20 laps. So, so you don't have much to do when you're there. And the team expects, this is high level professional racing. So the team expects every driver not only to know what they're doing when they show up, but to use practice as less for the driver and more for setting the car up for the track and allowing the car to handle better for that specific day. And so as a driver, you're kind of expected to come out of the gate swinging and then use the time to make your car better, which you could not do without a simulator.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.